So yes, I am starting a little bit slower tonight, so I apologize about that. But first thing I want to say is I hope you all have had a wonderful Wednesday. And tell you what, hopefully you're chilling, watching some YouTube or Netflix or whatever it may be with a tall glass of wine. And make sure you have some for me. It's been a day. We all have them though. And you know what? Just going to wake up and look forward to the next. Going to be better. And in saying that, I want to play a song that reminds me so much of my childhood, kind of growing up. I've mentioned plenty of times I have a brother who's 9 years older than me. So I grew up listening to, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Megadeth, Def Leppard, Rush, Van Halen, um, gosh, who else? Metallica, especially. Uh, I mean, if it was rock, he was a rocker. He's much more light complected than me. Um, Hair, he used to have hair down to here, like, back then they all grew their hair long like these rockers. And yeah, so, you just look at your older brother and you're like, wow, oh, he's so cool. I want to, listen to the same music and this and that. And so I ended up just falling in love with the genre. That's why I say it took me a while to really kind of gravitate towards hip hop, even though that's what I ended up doing in the music industry. I wanted more than anything to be there in in the environment of, like, of an actual band in the studio. Um, I did get to, and it's night and day between that and rappers. I mean, they're trying to blow out your eardrums, in a recording session when it comes to rapping. You know, usually when you have a band, much larger room, soundboard or foam all the way around, pretty thick glass. So, the sound doesn't travel and it's not as loud. So you could hear these little subtleties. And there's one of them where you might be thinking, oh, you're just tripping out or trying to make something out of nothing. But I think it's really cool. The little subtleties that I pick up in music, I absolutely love. And one of them here is the singer, phenomenal singer. The whole dynamics of this band changed when he had a falling out, and it was just never the same. But the lead guitarist, he's a guitar god. You know, what more can I say other than rest in peace, Van Halen? Because he was the man. I mean, it's hard to think of. I mean, there's a lot of great guitar players, but it's hard to find many that would top him. And if you go on YouTube, it's funny. I don't know why I just thought of this, but Tom Mayer. Everybody remembers Tom Mayer. I don't know how he got so many, good-looking women. I mean, maybe that grungy, wearing the same clothes, kid on campus look did it for him. I have no idea. But at one of his shows, they had it on YouTube, and he tries to play the beginning of, I think it was Panama, and yeah, didn't go so well. And in saying that, though, that would have been pretty much anybody. A lot of guitar players on YouTube can play it, but they'll skip around it to make it sound more like it. I mean, you could hit different chords that are going to sound similar, but if you ever watched Eddie Van Halen play this live, it's mind-boggling. So in saying that, I really hope you guys enjoy it. The thing that I'm going to point out is when David Lee Roth hits the highest note, you're gonna within the first 30 seconds you're gonna hear him giggle, and I think that's the coolest thing because in the recording studios they're always shooting for perfection. That's what they want. They layer the music, and anybody who's familiar with the recording, will have them do it once, go again. You almost see, you see the lines, the sound waves that you're matching almost perfectly, like an overlay. So that's why you get it's very subtle and extremely subtle, but you still kind of get somewhat of a reverb. It's much more harder to explain than how I just tried to explain it, but when he does it, it's just off the cuff, and they left it in, which I loved. And like I said, it's just a quick you know, giggle or laugh, that you could tell they're having fun at this point in their careers. And so I'll point it out and then I'll rewind it and play that again. So hope you guys enjoy it. Right there. I don't know why I like those little subtle things in music, but you could definitely hear him giggle after he hits that from across the room. You know, that very high pitch that he was always well known for. Right after he hits it, you could just hear a quick laugh. And like I said, I just love it because it shows they're having fun. And that's what's awesome. And I feel love from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree. Ooh, baby, baby, won't you turn your head my way? Ooh, baby, baby, come on, take a dance. You're old enough to dance the night away. Whoa, dance the night away. A live wire, barely a beginner, but just watch that lady go. She's on fire, 'cause dancing gets her higher than anything else she knows. Ooh, baby, baby, won't you turn your head my way? Ooh, baby, baby, well, don't skip romance, 'cause you're old enough to dance the night away. Oh, dance the night away. So I was right here the whole time. I don't know if you guys ever seen this new thing by Colgate where you stick this blue light in your mouth after you put on this teeth whitening, but it makes you look kind of foolish. So I was kind of off to the side, jamming out on my own there. But yeah, I hope you guys picked that up. Of course, I pointed it out, and then I also, rewound it. So I apologize for that. I just, like I said, I love those little subtleties. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this song. Like I said, I absolutely love it. One of my favorite guitar players of all time. And while I'm listening to him, there was another guitar player that I had put a song up, but they automatically hit it on a copyright. And I figured out how or why, and now how to go around that. So I'm going to be playing this next guitarist. And, you know, to me, Eddie Van Halen is like the Michael Jordan of guitar playing. You know, not to say that there's other good players. This guy is definitely in my top 5. So I will be back shortly with that video. So peace for now, guys.